This is an unfinished story of Bukit Mertajam. I do not usually revisit a place within such a short time, but this time I had a reason. Before we get to that, let's rewind a little. A few months ago, I made a last-minute, totally unplanned trip to Bukit Mertajam. Honestly, I didn't do much research back then. It was one of those spontaneous trips, just me wandering around, exploring the town, trying out whatever local food I could find, and soaking in the everyday vibes of the place. And while I did enjoy the sights and bites Bukit Mertajam has to offer, I completely missed out on its most important landmark, the Tua Pek Kong Temple. At first, I thought it was no big deal. But when the video went up on YouTube, let's just say I got a mini backlash. For skipping the Tua Pek Kong Temple that defines Bukit Mertajam. To be honest, it didn't sit well with me either. Even up till now, something inside me keeps saying, this story isn't finished yet. So here I am again, back in Bukit Mertajam. Hey everybody, Uncle Go Traveling here. I'm doing a 4-day trip across Peninsular Malaysia, stopping at 5 towns and cities, all by railway and road. I begin in Johor Bahru, then ride up to Kluang, then Kuala Lumpur, onward bus to Taiping, then continue by train to Bukit Mertajam, and finally end in Alor. It is going to be a cross-country road adventure. Landscape, local shops, train life, and more. Join me in this overland journey. Bukit Mertajam. It was such an enjoyable one-night stay here in Taiping. A peaceful little town surrounded by rain trees and misty hills. Now, it's time to move on to our next destination, Alor. We are here again at Taiping train station, getting ready to catch the KTM commuter train, heading northwards. Along the way, we realized we'll be passing through 3 Penang state stops. And one of them caught my attention. I always wanted to find some closure with Bukit Mertajam, a town that somehow holds a small place in my travel memories. So, with my travel buddy understanding, we decided to make a quick stop over there. Thanks buddy, really appreciate it. The train platform here actually serves both ETS and commuter trains, depending on the schedule. It is always fascinating to see how Malaysia's rail system connects all these charming towns together. Stepping onto the KTM commuter, it really feels a lot like the economy class ETS. Simple, functional, and familiar. Trains here are non-reserved, so it is on a first-come, first-served situation. Since the train is a little crowded, I better stay put. So, no carriage-to-carriage shots this time. As we headed north through Malaysia, the scenery slowly changes. The south urban landscape fades away, replaced by open country view. Now, I'm starting to see rice fields scattered between rows of palm trees. A peaceful contrast to the bustling city earlier. Just as I'm about to doze off, something outside the window catches my eyes. And wow! Stretching across the horizon is the 3.5 kilometer long Bukit Merah Lake Railway Bridge, right here in Perak. It is an absolutely stunning sight. The train gliding across river makes it look like a floating train. Almost like a scene straight out of the anime Spirited Away. It is a hit or miss view, depending on the time or weather. So, if you are taking this route, mark these spots on your map and get your camera ready before you reach Bukit Merah. After that, the view settles back with the familiar rhythms of trees, towns, and tracks. A calm ride once again. In less than an hour, we cover about 80 kilometers from Taiping to Bukit Mertajam. Alright, bye train. See you later. Same place, same track. Yeah. The moment as we step off the train station, the heat just hit us full on. On the map, it looks like a casual 2-kilometer walk, maybe 30 minutes. But in this weather, there's no way we could walk there.
Okay.
So we jump into a grab car, settle in, and cruise off towards the town center in comfort. In front of us, the hill that gives this town its name, Bukit Mertajam, rises prominently in the backdrop. In no time, our grab pulled us into the bustling heart of the town. Then, veering off the main road, we were guided into what looks like the oldest part of this town. We step out of the car, and I thought, wow, really tapulit tahan of this weather. Stepping through the newly granite archway of the Bukit Mertajam Tua Pek Kong Temple, I'm greeted by the sight of an old wooden Chinese opera stage appearing in the outer courtyard. It may look bare now, but maybe a performance will take place in the coming days. Right ahead stands one of Bukit Mertajam's most iconic landmark, the Hock Temple, better known locally as the Tua Pek Kong Temple. Like many temples across Southeast Asia, this isn't just a place of worship. It has also been a community hub for generations of Chinese settlers. This temple was founded by Hakka and other Chinese migrants who built their lives here. As I walk through the gates, I take a moment to admire the architectural beauty. The elegant curved roof ridges, the dragon and phoenix motif, and the carved stone columns guarding the entrance. At one corner, I spotted some joss stick. I bought a few, light them, and offer a simple prayer to the gods. It feels really good to finally return to the Tua Pek Kong Temple after being away for a few months. The sun is scorching. It's probably the hottest time of the day, so only a few devotees are around. Surrounding the temples are rows of food and craft stores. Though many are still quiet at this hour. These vendors are waiting for the evening crowd, when the area truly comes alive. I take the opportunity to wander around the perimeter of the temple, checking out the nearby shophouses. Many of them sell famous Bukit Mertajam hawker food, scattered around this neighborhood. Across the street, there is a shop selling traditional Chinese goods, lanterns, and festive decorations. I've come between the Hungry Ghost Festival and the Mid-Autumn Festival. So, everything here is themed for the mooncake season. Under the classic 5-foot walkway, I pass by old craft shops, probably running the same trade for decades. There are also new touches, like the colorful murals brightening the alley. I walk to the end of the small road and reach a junction. From here, I can see the tall bus terminal building just a few blocks away. Funny how I missed this place during my last visit, even though it was so close. Oh well, sometimes a missed turn brings you back to rediscover what you have forgotten. I decide not to go any further, for my friend is still waiting at the hawker stores and the heat is really picking up. I know somewhere down the road lies the old morning market, but that exploration will have to wait another day. I'm back again at the Tua Pek Kong Temple hawker center. This time to look for my friend. It turns out to be quite an accidental discovery. Just beside the food stores, there is this covered high ceiling area. And from the looks of it, it is probably where people keep the paper effigy safely before they are burnt during the Hungry Ghost Festival. This festival is one of the biggest and the most significant celebration for the Tua Pek Kong Temple, not just in Penang, but across Malaysia too. By the time I arrive, my friend has already finished his late lunch. But being thoughtful, he has left me some food to try. He highly recommends the lor mee store, so I go ahead and place my order. 叫一個lor mee。lor，比個麵。比個麵。感謝。Watching the store owner prepares it is like watching a performance. Every step is done with care. From boiling the noodles to slicing the meat ingredients. Not just one type of meat, but an assortment of stew cuts, all fished out from a huge pot of marinated meats. This is the traditional local way of slow braising everything to perfection. The first bites hits hard, rich, savory, and absolutely packed with flavors. It's truly a carnivore dream. Tender meat, hearty sauce, and yes, even chicken feet in the mix. If you love comforting stews and rich meaty flavors, this lor mee is definitely for you. But now, it's time to get back to the main trip. We book a Grab and head back to the train station to continue our journey towards Alor. As the car drives up the old Bukit Mertajam town, we pass by the old market and some quiet streets. It's the hottest time of the day, when most people are hiding from the sun. This short detour feels meaningful. It is a personal closure for what I missed for the last time I was here. I'm really thankful to my friend for making time to accompany me on this side trip. And as we headed back to where the day starts, I feel a quiet sense of gratitude and contentment. If I ever return to Bukit Mertajam again, I know it will be from a whole new perspective. Back at the Bukit Mertajam train station, I decided to try something. I just tapped my credit card at the gantry, and it works. No need to queue at the ticket machine. No need to book from the app. So convenient. With globalization and digital payments, traveling has become so seamless. Even train riders feel effortless now. I'm now back on the KTM Komuter, continuing my rail journey. This line runs all the way from Penang Butterworth up north to Padang Besar, right at the doorstep of Thailand border. This time round, the train looks more like an MRT. Modern, compact, and packed. It is so crowded that there's only standing room for the next 30 minutes. The full journey from Bukit Mertajam to Alor covers 106 kilometers, and it takes about 1 hour and 20 minutes. As we travel deeper inland, the view changes. Endless paddy fields stretch out on both sides, shimmering with greens under the sun. We are now entering Kedah, the rice bowl of Malaysia. Calm, scenic, and beautifully green. If you watch till here and enjoy the ride, don't forget to like this video and leave a comment, for it really helps this content creator out. I'm Uncle Go Travelling, and in the next episode, we arrive at the final city of this Malaysia rail journey, Alor. Stay tuned. Bye bye.